Time to go to work. Oh, nice. Maggie, you gonna go to work? Let's do it, buddy. Hi. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it. Ooh. Good girl. Good girl. Get your spot. Get your spot. We had the hypest video you'll ever see from a band, our favorite band, one of the greatest bands you will ever see. And it didn't play over there. Instead, it was just a cold read. Thank goodness I talked while I walked out there. That would have been extra awkward. Welcome to the debut of your show. This is it. My name is Gary. This is Maggie, the three-legged rock dog. That looks like a good time to bust out the Maggie cam, Adam. What do you think? Before she moves, look at this. Oh, there it is. Say hello to Maggie. God, she's beautiful. And you'll notice there, yes, woof indeed. Powered by Pet Planet on 8th Street. All of our favorite people over there, Mike and Rochelle and the team, absolutely incredible. So thank you to them for hopping on the Maggie cam, as Maggie deserves to be shown off. Look at her. What a lovely lady. As you can see, I have a wire here as well. So on the launch on Friday, before we get to my man here, the launch on Friday, I was touching the microphone while every single bit of feedback was all so positive and I was so grateful. And everyone said, you touched the mic a little much. And I said, I sat here after spending the last 2 months working the hardest I've ever worked in my life. And I'm never going to do it again because it was way too much. It was way too much work. And I'm like, how do normal people do this? Life is so hard, man. That's what I learned from that whole ordeal. And I also learned that being surrounded by people that got you through the last half of your life, and then launching a network and looking out when it's time to start going and seeing all of their faces, I realized, holy crap, I'm going to cry. So with that in mind, every single time you saw me touch a microphone, that was me resetting. So I'd go, okay, I'm going to cry, boom. I'd look up, talk, about to cry, okay, reset. All right. Talk, I'm doing good. I look over, I see my man, he's like, oh, reset, good. There's about 200 resets. I killed myself. I was like, what the hell's wrong with you? But at the same time, it was so beautiful because what you saw wasn't a guy touching a microphone, but a guy literally struggling with his emotions and trying to keep it together while he's surrounded by all of his closest friends that have gone through so much. It was such a battle. And to get through it was so special. So again, just to make sure I don't do anymore, I got this tie stuff. I'm going to tie my hands up so I don't touch the microphone. And with that, I just want to let you know that's what's going on with MikeGate. It is time for our first guest, ladies and gentlemen. He is from a band that we love. Tour manager Gary's basically first signage. And this man and I have been through so much together. We've had so many great times. And I said, there's no way we can do something like this without him. So I now present to you, from 911 Turbo, it is Vaughn Hattie. Here we go. I'm going to get up for you, dog. Come here. Bring it in.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, likes it. Yeah, girl. Vaughn Hattie in the house. Come on in, man. Look at this. What do you think of the stage?
Maggie, bark once if they're paying you. That's what I thought.
Don't you lie. Don't you lie on camera.
That's what I thought, Maggie.
I thought I told you to dress up.
Oh, sorry. I forgot my black t-shirt.
That's all right. How are you?
I'm just going to grab the mic here a bit.
What do you think of this? There it is.
See? I see why. I see the appeal.
It's a comfort.
That was a real hell of an excuse.
It wasn't even an excuse. That's the truth. It's legit honest. Every single time you saw me grab that thing, I was this close to crying. And every single time I grabbed it, it went away because I restarted my brain. Lots of realness.
Touch point.
Yeah.
Touch point.
Anyways, enough about how I suck. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing pretty good here, Gary.
Yeah.
Look what you have here.
Is this not the coolest thing?
I feel like we are sitting inside like a small portion of your brain, looking out into the. It's like a weird blend of like Truman Show and being John Malkovich.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it.
And show the viewers your hair right now.
Oh, what, you mean this little thing?
No. The rest, like the whole.
You want me to take it off?
Look at that.
Yeah. Well, see, and again, this is another thing I learned when you spend 2 months straight in a garage.
Yeah.
I almost said working, watching people work and picking stuff up and trying to stay out of the way. When you're doing all that and you have long hair, it's always
You got
flowing
lots of
out
time
front.
to play with your hair.
Well, not that. It's always in my mouth and my eyes and it's everywhere. So I was like, I got to get rid of this do, bro.
Yeah.
I got to toss her back. So I
Yeah.
tossed her back.
Okay.
And now it's a little bit laid up here.
Yeah.
But shout out to the hairdresser. She crushed it. She's also made sure all this place was clean. And these very cookies were baked by her
Ooh,
own
can I have
hands.
one of those?
Yeah.
I don't want
They're
to eat it
so
on air
good.
though, but I'm gonna put it in front of me so I
You
can.
can put it in pocket. I always
think
remember
like-
pocket sandwiches. I always do pocket sandwiches at weddings. The best thing ever. You just put it in. One time I held the record for
That's what we
longest
got right
pocket
here.
sandwich. Yeah, exactly. So you put one in there at the lunchtime, and then you go to the wedding. And my longest ever with a pocket sandwich in was 9 hours. So it was like 2 o'clock lunch, and then like 11 o'clock I busted out the sandwich.
Starving yourself.
And everybody got a bite on the dance floor.
Oh well, that's
It
nice.
was amazing.
I assume that you go raw dog, no Ziploc, just condiments.
What's the
pocket? Condiment pocket.
What is the point of
Get a
having
bit
a
of-
pocket sandwich if you have to open it?
Get some lint in there. You
No,
know.
you're not tearing anything open.
Vitamin,
You're grabbing
vitamin
it. You can-
lint, vitamin L.
If you really want to, you can just nudge up and nibble. You know, you can do the nudge and nib.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, there you
take a
go.
push.
Again, I highly suggest like a hoagie or a foot long or at least a 6-inch for that, but either way.
6-inch.
Well,
How long is 6 inches, Gary?
everyone knows.
Yeah.
I don't think the set's big enough, right?
That's just a piece of scrap electrical wire.
I found it in the corner. Here, check this out. Adam, you want to zoom on?
You put so much work into all of this, and the best you can do for handcuffs is a scrap piece of electrical wire.
Well, we had handcuffs planned.
So far though, this is the Gary Nickel fidget spinner. So far, you've been managing to keep your paws off the
we're trying
the
to.
microphone.
What we should have did was like make a deal where every time I touch it, we make a donation somewhere.
Or you have to like eat something gross, like
Well, that's
like you have to
silly.
eat like Maggie dog food.
You said something gross. She's great.
Oh yeah, I do. Scraps off the
You
floor.
should have saw how much toast we shared last night. Woo!
Okay, so I'm right, yeah.
We ran out of food again. So I went. That's why I was at Pet Planet on 8th Street today. I was
hey.
picking up food, and we were talking about that.
You have notes today.
You like those?
Damn.
Well-
I was kind of expecting a suit jacket. That's why I wore mine. I thought that we were like professional
God, I
adults
love
now.
you so much.
But I
didn't wanna
this
steal
is
from
more
you.
network exec, I guess, in my mind.
I
This is a little bit
knew
more
that you were coming
network
in
exec.
dressed. Okay,
I
knew you
came
were
in
dressed
my
up.
best Jurassic Park wear.
That's it.
This is with it's not my golf outfit, but it's kind of my golf
Oh
outfit.
no, who's the guy?
I have
the
all
guy
white
with the
pants.
glasses, and he has the amber cane.
Yeah, the old guy.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Jurassic.
Yeah, the
Park.
guy that made like you. He's like the you of Jurassic Park.
That'd be
This is like Jurassic
I
Park.
thought I was like Newman.
with like the dinosaur dog.
Wouldn't you say? That's pretty good. I was thinking I'm more like a Newman from Jurassic Park. Remember his character?
Oh, like you're the meme where it's like nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs are scary, man. That's what I think. Anyways, okay, so
They
getting
still
down
walk
to
this
business.
earth.
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't that blow your mind?
No, nothing blows my mind anymore, man.
Does that disprove like all religions?
No politics, no religion.
Don't-
By the
okay,
way,
sorry. My
the
apologies.
reason we love this network,
have some of
your
my cookie.
show, your network so much, we have just a couple of like rally cries. One, no politics, no religion, ever. Just like we did on the other show over there. Okay? And that's easy. That's how you
Almost
keep
talk
everything
about that
nice.
shit.
Exactly.
What's the swear word? level?
We're trying not to swear,
Oh my goodness.
but I think shit's okay. So you're good there. Ryan, is that true? Nice.
I don't
So
know
once
if
you pass
my-
the first minute, but we don't want to be out here cursing because I know my family's watching right now.
I don't
Shout
know
out
if
to
any of
mom
my
and dad
segment's
and
gonna work.
brother and sister. What's
It was just name all the swear words, you know.
Well,
Okay,
then luckily
we got
for
a
you,
new-
I have this. So the other rally cry
Yeah.
is we're only in the business of bringing people up. No negativity here. This is a happy space. This place
Well,
saved my
you're
life.
not gonna like my segment,
Love
Gary.
this. Are you going to take a poop on this already? You
Oh
just
yeah.
got here.
Day one,
They don't
episode
even-
one.
This
We're
is what
pooping
happens.
all over Gary's happy land.
This is
here.
what happens
This
when
is
you
lightning
sign
round,
on Fun
everybody.
Hattie.
Who's ready? Do you got some lightning sound effects?
I don't
Some
know if we
lightning
got
special
it.
effects.
We were scrambling to get in. Adam gets out of school at 3:30, and he's running this entire thing. He's
I get out of
engineering
school
right
at 3:35.
now. Are you running an entire
Who's
live
still here?
YouTube?
I have a lightning round.
Okay, Summer's
with-
going to play with us here. Let's see what you got. Let's
Summer's
go ahead.
getting involved.
I'll make lightning sounds, okay?
yeah,
Wait,
let's get
just
some
look at
lightning
me and
sounds here.
I'll do the lightning
Yeah,
sounds.
Gary's first up. Ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen this before. A famous segment from a formerly popular talk show.
Are you talking about the talk show down at the Louis
live in
Riel?
Saskatoon? Featuring all of your favorite friends and guests, musical
guy is
audience
huge,
members, and all that jazz.
We did an episode. That was so fun.
And we're bringing it back. We got lightning round, everybody. Make some lightning noises, Gary. All right, clack on your computers, hit some F's in the chat. You know what to
Everywhere.
do, all that jazz. Okay, so how this works is this. You got to answer first thing that comes off the dome. It's like
Done.
freestyling.
Here I am.
Okay?
Yes.
Doesn't have to rhyme, though.
I'm hungry.
But it has to be good.
I'm also
and
thirsty.
you are battling Summer. Summer, you're going to get a bit of a cheat here because you'll get to hear the questions ahead of time and you can think of better answers than Gary.
That's fair.
I got about 10 of them here. We're going to rip through them.
Okay.
And then producer Ryan here, the network shill or whatever. What's his?
He literally runs this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the screws that hold the boards together. Anyways, enough of that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
He's going to determine the winner. I told him to go on the Facebook chat or the YouTube chat or something, and Gary's like, no, because then everyone will know that no one watches.
That's real.
I was like, Gary,
that's real.
I mean,
if you ever think for
watching.
1 second that you have a bunch of people commenting when you're doing stuff like this, you're out to lunch. If you go in thinking that, of course
Anyways,
it's lovely
if you
if it
got a
happens.
keyboard in
but
front of
yeah,
you and you're sitting at home doing exactly what I'm doing right now, staring at your phone, now's the time. Get your keys ready. Get your thumbs ready. It's real damn easy. You know it. Here we go. Lightning round. Gary, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Don't touch the microphone.
I didn't.
Question number 1.
Okay.
You're going to hate this too. And I don't want any excuses. I just want the quick answer. Worst restaurant in the city?
Worst restaurant in the city? My kitchen.
What's your musical guilty pleasure?
Oh, man. Everything.
You hate music.
I love
but you
all
love
of it.
it.
I love all of it.
You just don't want to tell people you love it.
I love music.
What is currently the worst smelling part on your body? And please briefly describe the odor.
My feet and Maggie.
Your feet that smell like Maggie?
Yeah, because I was...
Oh, okay.
Nuzzling with
Makes
her.
sense. Yeah, quick answer.
Okay.
Scariest kids TV show?
Oh, man, are you afraid of the dark for sure?
That's a good one. I was thinking like Barney, but...
Also, R.L. Stein, Goosebumps, also very
Oh,
scary.
yeah.
That's about as scary
Terrifying. Gary, this one's kind of tailor-made to you, hoping to give you a little bit of an edge since you had to go first. Who's the worst character in Final Fantasy 1? The Thief, White Mage, Black Belt, or Red Mage? Quick answer.
Man. I know our man Brando
Quick
is the
answer.
screamer. That's the Thief.
Quick
It's always
answer.
been
Yep.
the Thief.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. Okay.
I tried.
2-in-1 or shampoo and conditioner?
Shampoo and conditioner. I got Head and Shoulders, smooth and silky.
I
as
like
you
that
can tell.
answer.
It works.
We can call Head and Shoulders after this. There's
Well,
lots of dandruff on
You
the
want to
stage right
talk
now.
about a great advertising
A couple
campaign?
gingers.
You don't use Head and Shoulders. I know.
That's why I wear a white jacket.
Yeah, they can pay us later. Head and Shoulders.
Okay, back to lightning
Yeah,
round.
hit me.
Endless diarrhea or breath that tastes like barf for the rest of your life?
Well,
Hurry up.
diarrhea because you can wear Grampers.
Endless, though. Okay,
Endless
next
supply
question.
Grampers.
Your least favorite sibling and why?
Oh, man.
2 sentences.
Least favorite sibling and why? Myself for not being a better brother.
I don't know if that counts.
Too late.
You gotta start laying it on the line here if you want votes. We're talking to cancel culture here. They want it. They want the dirt.
I know.
They want to hear you say something.
This is my point. Is
effed
that
up, Gary.
You're at the wrong place if you want dirt. We're not about
Schnarks.
dirt. Here we go. Keep
Gosh
going.
darn schnarks.
What else do you got?
I'm already trying to disprove all religions. You won't even say who your
No
least
religion.
favorite sibling is. Okay.
No politics. No religion.
Next question. If God was sending you to hell at the end of all this, why?
Because I didn't praise him enough.
That's what he wants to hear.
Well, I'm just saying that was a religious answer because we're not talking religion.
Yeah, well, I wrote the questions out before.
It's
I
all
did
good.
the
I know.
rules.
This is what I was trying to tell you.
Okay,
You should
last
have
question.
met.
Worst consensual sexual encounter in 6 words or less?
That was a rough
less.
afternoon.
A rough turnoon?
That was a rough afternoon. With myself?
Did we just go to the Maggie cam?
I don't know, maybe.
Rough?
She's doing
Like
it.
play on words?
There it is.
Okay. Great work, Gary. Great
Thank
questions.
you. That was good.
Great answers.
Lightning.
Lightning round. Okay,
Lightning
Summer.
round. Summer.
You know the drill. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Summer coming on. Give her a big round of applause here.
Yes.
And before Summer starts, there are prizes here and there are consequences. The prize is
Just stand in the middle. That's good.
the hole-in-one patented golf club.
That's the one that hit it?
This is the one that hit it.
Here's a question.
The winner here gets my hole-in-one golf club.
The
golf club I hit a hole-in-one with, Gary, at the
At?
Banff Springs hole number 2.
I thought this was...
And do you know
Driver?
you can't hit a hole-in-one with the driver?
No, I know, but
That's not going to help you.
I can't. But I do need a new driver.
Do you know what I hit on the hole before and after? 10 and a 13 with a hole-in-one right in the middle.
Amazing. I thought you were talking about your hole-in-one at the virtual golf.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Same
so he
club.
did it at a simulator. This
Hey.
is the club. Okay, I got you now.
Was that one of the questions?
No, sorry. I'm
Exactly,
done. I'm
exactly.
off. Okay.
And
Hit her up.
the loser, the consequence, because we can. Yeah, I was wondering if this was going to
that's
work, but we
great.
can see the desk. So for the rest of the week,
Yep.
the loser and someone's gonna. Ryan, you're gonna have to enforce this. You're the muscle around here.
He is
You're
the
the
muscle.
person with any say. The loser must start the show every day for the rest of this week doing 10 push-ups on the desk while you intro it, or
Done.
whoever's introing. If you lose, you're introing it,
Yep.
or maybe someone else is introing it.
That's fair. Push-ups are important.
You can do your variation.
Yeah, the girl one's like.
Well, whatever you're interested in
Okay,
doing,
cool.
but it's gotta be
Right there on
for the.
desk.
Okay,
There we go.
Okay.
you got your microphone, Summer. Get her in the.
Grab that. There you go.
Oh, because you're not allowed to touch it?
Yeah,
Okay.
he can't touch it.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
actually hammer this one.
All
Okay,
right.
are you ready?
Yeah. I do swear lots though, so this might take a minute to think.
Keep it legit.
Don't judge me on the speed.
Yeah.
Got this.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I'll try to interject some other words that start
Okay,
with F,
perfect.
where
Thank you.
I think we need them.
Thank you.
Lightning
Okay.
sounds.
Lightning sounds. It's lightning round, everybody. Get your fingers ready. Let's get in the chat there and let's hear what you think about these answers here. Okay, here we go. Worst restaurant in the city is.
Sardinia.
That's what I'm talking about.
We don't say names.
Saying names.
No.
I'm just kidding. I used to work for them. Honestly, it's pretty good food. McDonald's.
Okay. What's your musical guilty pleasure? Artist, song, genre, experience, instrument.
Ooh, I love Nickelback.
Lightning sounds.
Nickelback, I said.
Nickelback?
Yeah.
Gary Nickelback.
They're
Next question.
my pleasure. What did you just?
What is currently the worst smelling part on your body? And please briefly describe the odor.
Same as Gary's. It's my feet, because I have like pleather sandals on, so
Okay.
they're a
Good
little
answer.
sweaty.
Good answer. Scariest kids show.
Peppa Pig.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah.
scary.
And I'm a mom, so I do know. She's a rude, ignorant little pig.
Peppa?
Yeah, Peppa.
Get out of here.
Pepe.
She doesn't use manners.
Oh,
So-
and kids are watching this.
Exactly. Exactly.
No
Exactly.
wonder. Kids gotta be watching this show. Look at this background. This is a kid's show. We can't say F. We can only say the SH.
I'm doing pretty good, I'd say.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
What do you say to do you call your kids little Fs?
I have sometimes.
They deserve
I
it.
only have one, but one
Okay,
son, and
okay.
I might accidentally say
Okay.
something.
Worst character in Final Fantasy 1, the video game that Gary likes playing a lot on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I would like to plead the fifth.
Thief, White Mage, Black Belt, or Red Mage?
I don't know, but the thief, because that's what Gary said.
Great answer. See,
answer,
everyone
good
knows.
answer.
Everyone knows the answer to this question.
That's good.
Easiest question of the bunch. 2-in-1 or shampoo and conditioner?
Shampoo and conditioner, all
See?
day, every day. See this hair?
A life of endless diarrhea or breath that tastes like barf?
I gotta do the breath that tastes like barf.
Sanity. There's sanity.
Yeah.
Back on the channel.
Honest.
Your least favorite sibling and why? Sibilance.
My brother,
Yeah.
for multiple reasons.
Take that. What's your brother's name? Let's give him a
Carter.
Carter.
These games are never getting played again. I hate all of this. It's so upsetting to me.
Okay.
I can't believe I let you do this.
If God was sending you to hell at the end of all this, why? Why would that be?
I also plead the fifth. Not answering that.
Got you there, dog.
Worst consensual sexual encounter in 6 words or less.
He broke my driver at the golf range. So
That's close.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll give you an extra word or two because of the last question. Okay, so Mr. Ryan, producer Ryan, runner of the show, who is going to be doing
you don't
10 push-ups to start every show for the rest of the week, and who is winning the patented Jason Hattie hole-in-one golf club? You cannot go wrong. You cannot miss a shot. I swear to God, this thing goes in every time. Should be worth $1 million.
Who's it gonna be?
Might make you a lot of money.
Who's doing the workouts? Thanks, buddy. I knew it. I knew it.
It's going to be Gary because he's here.
That's how I knew it.
He loses?
I lost.
Yeah, Gary's losing.
Excellent.
So now you lose
Summer.
your hole in one.
You have
Congratulations.
won a brand new hole-in-one machine,
You gonna autograph it?
patented.
I need it autographed. Come on, let's
We
go.
can do that, yeah. We
Okay.
can do that after the show. Oh, we can do it
I'll
right
get you
now.
a
Sure.
permanent marker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll be right back.
Von Hattie in the house. Adam, do we have our next guest around here? Lil B? Perfect. We can bring him up right now.
You kicking me out?
You're out, but you're coming back in a bit.
Okay, I'll stick around for a bit here.
Give me some. Right
Time
here.
is, Gary?
Looks
tell
like
you.
it's about
Special number.
4:20. 4:20. Rai, hello! Von Hattie's
Gary,
here.
what's up? What is up, buddy?
Hattie's here, man. We just lived the dream. We've tried a new game show. It was not as fun as I expected because it was lots of negativity in there, you know? So we're trying to get out of that.
First segment started out hot.
Well, we had the big banging
Am
intro
I
all set
echoing,
to go.
bud?
What's that?
Am
Can
I
you hear me?
echoing?
Hello? Are you good? You there?
Hi, I'm here. Bud.
There it is. Okay, you're clear now. Clear as day. This is
That's the old
lovely.
Martinsville internet for you.
Hey, I hear you got great internet out there. Don't talk like that.
It's terrible.
Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. What I want from you right now is what do you think about the state of pitchers in baseball right now? What are your thoughts about all these injuries going on?
Like, are you leading me into that they're all getting injured right now?
Sort of, but I'm more leading you into a video we're about to play of Tampa Bay Rays pitcher Tyler Glasnow talking about basically the fact that baseball started saying, no sticky stuff on your arms, on your hands, on your brims, anywhere. It's done. By making all the pitchers go clean, that's why they're all tearing their arms apart, because they have to basically double the pressure you're putting on the ball to get the same effect on the pitch. You hear
Right.
this?
I'm with you. I just I don't know. It seems like an excuse.
That's that,
For the
thank
pitchers,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Adam,
Like
let's go. We're gonna run this clip, and you can watch it. And everyone can watch it here, and we can get a little look at what he's talking about. But basically, he's just saying, "Listen, once you guys took it away, everyone's looking for a reason. Everyone has come up with some sort of stick." So he'll explain it more, and then we'll talk about it after. Adam, you go ahead and run that clip here. We're gonna see how this goes.
Tyler, you were pretty frustrated about the ball last night. Just any more thought as to whether that may have kind of played a part in any of this, or has that kind of entered your mind yet?
Convenient and but I 100% believe that contributed to me getting hurt. No doubt, without a doubt. I think it's ridiculous. I have used sticky stuff before. It's ridiculous that it seems like this whole public perception of oh, it's just select few people. Your favorite pitcher probably 50 years ago was using something too. If you felt these balls, how inconsistent they were, you have to use something. So in the past, my substance of choice is sunscreen and rosin. Just nothing egregious, something to where I can get a grip on the ball so it doesn't feel dusty. But 2 starts ago against the Nationals, I went cold turkey, nothing. And before that start, I remember when all this stuff came out, I was talking to people and talking to doctors, and they were like, the thing that maybe MLB doesn't realize or that players don't realize is what is the injury, what is the prevention of maybe it'll add to injuries. And in my mind, I was like, that sounds dumb. That sounds like an excuse a player would use to make sure he can use sticky stuff. But I threw to the Nationals with nothing. I don't use sticky stuff I don't use spider tack. I don't need more spin. I have huge hands. I spin the ball fine. I want grip. I did well against the Nationals, probably one of the best starts I had all year. I woke up the next day and was like, I am sore in places that I didn't even know I had muscles in. I felt completely different. I switched my fastball grip and my curveball grip. I've thrown it the same way for however many years I played baseball. I had to put my fastball deeper into my hand and grip it way harder. And I had to, instead of holding my curveball at the tip of my fingers, I had to dig it deeper into my hand. So I'm choking the out of all my pitches. My cue I used to use with Snyder was hold the ball.
So there you go. And then he goes on to talk about how his cue to say, all right, I'm going to throw a pitch, he's doing this and that. And it's all affected. And it all comes down from not being allowed to his of choice, a little bit of rosin and sunscreen right in there. It's not it's not like he's Gaylord Perry, right? You shake him down at the mound, he's dumping out files and Vaseline and everything. They've come up doing this. They're used to doing this. They've modeled their entire career around having that bit of stick to get that dust off and give it that little extra. Now, they don't have it anymore, and we have a list. Do you have that list, Adam, of all the pitchers right now that are on the injured list? Take a look at a couple of these names. This blew my mind. Basically, your first and second rounds of all your baseball drafts, like fantasy drafts, all your pitchers are on here. Okay? Look at that. You see that? I can tell you, there's a lot of guys. Spencer Strider, stud for the Braves. He was one of the latest ones to go down. Look at this list. Amazing. What do you think about what Glasnow says when you see this list?
Well, that Glasnow clip's 2 years old, right?
Yeah, but
So,
I'm not saying it's like from yesterday. I'm saying this guy is on to
but
something.
What's stupid is that they banned that stuff for use of anything mid-season. So they were checking for spider tack in between innings. Guys would have to pull their jerseys out or show their belt or whatever. Yeah, the big strip search. And pine tar behind the ears or on the brim of the hat or anything like that. Yeah. The other stuff was acceptable. So the fact that someone complained that if you can't use that, you can't use anything, and then they make a rule mid-season, that's the dumbest thing ever. Spencer Strider going down, though, that's pretty sweet, I think, because I traded him to Spuddy Hansen in our baseball draft.
Nice.
The night before or 2 nights before. Anyway, for Vladdy, who also stinks. But
crazy deal.
It was like I wanted Vladdy, right?
Of course.
And
now you have Vladdy, and he has
Spud
nothing.
wanted the best pitcher in baseball, so I thought it worked out, and then he gets hurt. So I think it's pretty convenient.
And this is the reason that I was thinking about this, and this is the reason I bring it up, is how that, like, can baseball go back to, like, all right, here's some, like, MLB branded sticking that you can use? Like, do you go back to that, or you just let all these pitchers throw their arms out? Just deal with it.
Or you go to what Chris Bassett was saying, and saying that there's a different issue with everyone trying to throw 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, there's a little crackle there.
I'll unplug?
You're good.
Okay.
You're good. You're fine.
I probably could unplug. But Chris Bassett was going on and saying that there's a different issue. Like, for instance, my son's got ball tryouts on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And he's going to be graded on velo. So that's exit velo for hitting. He's going to be graded on pitching speed. Yeah, his velocity for pitching. Those will be the top two things he's graded on. Then there'll be consistent hitting or fly balls, ground balls. That'll be a lower percentage. But the ultimate thing is velo. So they want to stage kids which makes sense, that are playing at an elevated level together. But kids that are training year round, it's all velo. So you have all these YouTube videos, or same thing we're doing, but baseball oriented ones that are pushing how to throw harder, not how to be more in command. You have to throw a certain speed to get into the MLB, obviously.
I hate that. Bring back the Greg Maddixes, man. Bring back finesse.
Yeah, Maddox was unreal. Burley was unreal.
Love those guys. Pitch quick and accurate.
So yeah, I'm sure the MLB will figure it out, or guys will just have to adapt. Maybe.
But what does adaptation look like? What does adaptation look like with this? That's what I'm saying. How the hell are you supposed to, like, basically science is saying you guys have evolved to too good, and now your arms can't keep up to what you're doing. So how do you fix that?
Be fine with a higher ERA for a starting pitcher.
So basically sign the Rhinos.
Yeah, no, I think the expectations need to change. Maybe you don't need a sweeper that sweeps 3 feet from a guy's hip all the way to the left side of the plate. Maybe that's not required. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe that's not a popular opinion.
Yeah.
But
well, it's worrisome to me. I find it very worrisome. So that's interesting. Real quick, Jay's getting set to go 5 o'clock. First pitch, home opener at the new Sky Dome after more renovations. How you feeling about the team so far? It's like they win really big and they lose really big, and that's all they know how to do.
They're 4-6, so it's not that bad, right?
No, and look who they played too. A lot of kryptonite in that little start.
There's reason to be concerned, though, if you're a Jays fan, for sure. I was just reading the one thing. I was like, if you're going to go with the stars that you have, and then you're going to have maybe inserting some young studs or potential studs or the next core, you kind of bring them in at the same time. I'm not understanding a few of the desperate signings like IKF Not that he's a
Don't get me
bad
started.
player. Not,
Hey, Network Ryan loves IKF, so I'm starting to like him a little bit more.
you know what? I enjoy him. He seems like a good guy, a good
He was just a
clubhouse guy.
Yankee.
So you understand.
How do you cheer for Yankees? I feel so dirty.
And we don't pay these guys, so who cares? Who gives? What I love. What was
Green
the word?
jacket, gold jacket. I hear you.
Shanky shiv. I heard in the previous segment instead of the shit word.
That was good. Yeah, that was a Hattie
That was
special
great.
right there. That's a good. One.
I liked it. But anyway, like, who cares about how much they're paying these guys? Because we don't pay them. If you're a fan of the team, just appreciate it. But at the same time, he's taking time away from Clement or Snyder or Barger.
How awesome is Big Ern? Woo! Ernie Clement. Real quick, thoughts
on his abilities?
Him as a prospect.
I don't know. We need to get Jeff Lamperman on here if we really want to go into the minor.
Shout out to Lamphy, yes.
If
he's
we want to
he's
go
our
back into
spring training guru.
Yeah, him or Willie Mays. Not the Willie Mays, but my brother's son. He could probably break down the minor leagues and how they performed coming up. I'm not as big of a.
That sounds like a new show that we could start doing as well. Maybe just the ultimate
Jay's minor league
baseball
system?
breakdown. Yeah, do the minor league, like Bluebird banter.
that.
Remember how much we love Bluebird banter? Our buddies over there. We had him on the old show a bunch of times.
Really?
Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay, so that's baseball. That's the arms. That's all the fun stuff. April 20th, the most wonderful time of the year, not just because of the Fire in the Kitchen cook-off, which I will be hosting again after 1 year off last year. We'll be back at it, and shout out to all my firefighter friends. Can't wait to see everyone. And shout out as well, while we're talking firefighters, I've forgotten the launch. Big shout out to all of our firefighters, including all of our buddies over at Hall 8, as my brother Davey's over there, so to all my bros. Shout out to Hall 8, and shout out to all the other halls, because we love you. I call him Fireman Jay. He's my dude. He's the president of the association, or one of those things, the Firefighters Association. Anyways, he's the guy that used to run it, but now that he's the president, we got a new guy running the Fire in the Kitchen cook-off, so we're going to have a meeting this week, I think, and we'll have more information on that. 420, Fire in the Kitchen cook-off, as well as the return of the NHL playoffs. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Maisie, Ryan Maisie, coach.
Yes.
First and foremost, when's our draft? When's our playoff draft going?
Well, it can't be that night, I guess, can it?
No. We're usually good going a day or two late, aren't we? Then I just draft all the guys with points already, and it's easy. That's why I always
we got to go early this year. I don't like going in late.
You just don't like all the work.
Draft. No, I don't mind. I think, but Kelly Rapko was wondering if we could do it live again in person. So I think we should make that happen. So
I think when the commish talks, we jump. We just do it right here.
Maybe on the 18th.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure we're free. Now, speaking of the playoffs, who you got? East, West. Talk to me. Who's going to the ship? And don't be boring with your answer either. Make it entertaining.
Okay, so I've been heavy. The NCAA brackets always bring me to, I can't say what gambling site, I don't think, but I always get the phone gamblings going for it. And I have one where I got the Oilers winning. I think that's not that controversial. I think they could pull it off.
I think the fun part there is how everyone thinks that the Oilers are their own biggest hill to climb. It's like if they can beat themselves, they can win. It's like there's a lot of good teams out there too, and Edmonton loves a choke.
Yeah, there's so much parity in the NHL. Like the Vegas is going to squeak in, and someone could say Vegas or bet on Vegas, and they'll win. So not a big deal. Yeah. The Rangers are looking good in the East. I don't really care about the East.
We got them in the Tito. We got the Rangers in the Tito.
But I have another bet for a double Colorado.
Like a West
Colorado victory. No. Like the Avalanche win the Stanley Cup, and the Nuggets take the NBA championship.
Nice.
So I think that'd
repeat.
Be dope.
You're saying the Nuggets are going back to back?
I just liked the cute little bet, and it was it raises the odds, so raises the payback, and I think it's possible.
I love that. Okay, here's one for you, Mace. This being a new media network, we are looking for shows to come and join us on this stage. If you got a show, if you're out there in the podcasting world or in the social media world doing whatever it is you do, you have a show, you need people to watch it, we're the people for you. You can send us an email, I believe. Adam, can we pop the email up? Well, watch this. So we got producer, Lil B in the house. And all these logos you're seeing down here, including Aquaman, shout out to my brother-in-law out in Lloyd. Great stuff. He works with water. I have no idea what they do. Like he drives around and like makes water work. Yeah, that's what I mean. We could have the water show brought to you by Aquaman with my bro-in-law, D-Rock. It'll be fun. Yeah. Look, hey, I don't know about copyrights. KD's going to be here on Thursday. So if you have a show that you're doing right now and you're like, why would anyone watch it? This is a really good show. Send it to our email, and then we will have people get in touch with you, and we'll see if we can get you working with us here. Because
Can you pull up the website?
Right there. Look at that. Boom. Dufferin.av.media.net@gmail.com. Adam, I think it's time that we change that. We made it that as a placement. He's like, well, we'll just start with that. We'll change it later. Hey. Anyway, so there it is.
Sure.
I think there's a link straight out of the website too, if you wanted to do that as well. So
okay, well, that's a lot of good stuff. See, you think as a guy who's doing all this. See, my problem in this magical studio is that I'm so trusting in everyone's ability here that I just assume that everyone can do everything. So I'm like, hey, Adam, I'll put that up, and then he puts it up. It's like, there you go. So basically, it's everyone else's fault for just doing everything all the time and making me feel like I can just ask them anything at any point. Is that a good deflection? Felt like a good one. Yeah.
Classic Gary, blame it on everyone else.
There it is. It's not my fault. I have emotions. That's why I keep touching this thing, you know? It's hard. So yeah, we're all about helping anyone else out. And I know, Maze, you got some people that are looking to get some shows going here on in the network as well, because we're going to be debuting a lot of stuff. Like we got a stream channel that we're signed up on, and we're going to hold, Maze. I'm going to break this news right now. Do we have any breaking news sounders yet? Probably not. Breaking news. The Dufferin Avenue Media Network will be hosting a NES Open, a world championship, a title up for grabs if you think you got what it takes in your 8-bit Nintendo skills. Our Twitch channel is set up. We're going to start promoting it as we go, and we will have an NES Open. And that all came about as I was hanging out with Big Boy, again from Deneb Finishing, the Tasmanian Devil, we call him, because he goes on a job site, goes like this and gone, and this he wrecks. Just boom. All over the place. He also has 9 world records currently with Twin Galaxies. So we're going to put this together. And I was asking him, how many people do you think are better than you on this earth at this game? And he instantly says 4. 4. So I said, let's find out. So we're going to set it up. We're going to make it open to anybody who wants to play. And we're going to have an NES Open. So that's going to be one show on our Twitch.
You need to say what score you just got. You guys twinned a score. You probably don't want to drop that. What you're capable of.
Well, I don't want anyone to know anything, but it'll be like a real championship. Like there'll be qualifiers and play-ins. We're gonna have a title and everything. It's gonna be cool. We're also chasing a ton of world records. I'm gonna be chasing All-Star Softball Dusty Diamonds. I was on pace to beat the world record by a minute before the Amazons crushed me. Lost 2-0. Cost me the title. Could have been a world record, unofficial, because it would have had to been recorded. But we have all of these games that we're ready to go. So our Twitch stream is basically going to be fire. Is that what the kids say? Fire? It's going to be hot.
I said
hot for sure.
I said fire the other day. You know what's unreal about the advertising on the bottom here? Is that it works.
You're Martinsville again, bro. Yeah, she's getting choppy.
I'm moving too slow. Okay, hey, so I'm a little under the weather. I couldn't sleep yesterday. So hold on. How are you feeling? Mm-hmm. How are you feeling? Because I know you're sick right now. You made the ultimate sacrifice and said, I'm coming on anyway. You're going to be in studio. Yeah. How are you feeling? What's going on with this cold that's going around? I'm disappointed because I was going to come there and be side by side with you. And I don't know. There's like a chest cold, a head cold, little chills. Might need to go to a nap. Anyway, the thing I was getting at, I couldn't sleep yesterday. And so I rewatched the launch just to try and get me in the zone for this moment, because I'm new to this. You guys are pros, right?
I've never done this. The only person here has done this. Actually, 2 people. Von Hattie's done it, and this guy, Network Ryan, has also done it.
And speaking to Network Ryan, I'm watching it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch some Commander Cookout. I'm not a Magic card guy at all, but here I am in the middle of the night. I can't sleep. I got a pounding headache, and I'm just watching and liking things, mostly because he looked like a nice guy, and I love Brando as well. But
Everyone loves
I'm watching
Brando.
this
God, I
stuff,
love Brando.
and I have no clue what they're talking about, whatsoever.
Yeah.
But somebody does, and somebody loves it. So, Sotner Concrete. I need some concrete work. Am I going to call Sotner? Probably.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
I
And that's the
probably
beauty of these businesses that we're promoting right now, and I said it on the launch, is they're just all businesses that helped us get here. Like, they're just the guys that put this all together for us. So that's why they're on there. Commander Cookout Podcast, right there. Huge. Brando and Network Ryan running it. Okay? Those are our dudes right there. And I always say, as much as Big Boy is a Tasmanian devil, this man right here, Network Ryan, is like a social Tasmanian devil. Like, what he builds with his hands over here, this guy builds over here on the website, internet, everything, social. It's wild. I can't handle it. It's too much.
I think he's the real coach. Like, I feel like he's coaching me. Like, I'm not. Maybe he should be Coach Ryan.
I agree. I hate to say it, but I agree. And it's only because you are stuck with all the other responsibles of a person. And this man is lucky enough that all of his responsibles allow him to be here for a little bit every now and then. That's all it is. And that's why we're so grateful for the Zoom, right? Because we still get you in here. You're like the heart of this operation. We are bringing back something that was so special for so long and so close to all of us that just to be a part of it in any way is always so nice. And that's why, like, anybody who asks me, like, hey, can I come see the show today? Yeah, sure. Come on by. You know, like, there was 4 people with other people that were supposed to come here and be our live studio audience today. But with the ongoing dispute with all of our schools and the governments and all that stuff we don't talk about, all of that has literally taken so much out of this show. And I had no idea how much everything is affecting everyone. I don't touch nothing.
You know, it's
nothing.
It's unreal. You just brought it up, and now I have an opinion. And I have a lot of teacher
this isn't
friends,
the platform.
but I'm not going to say
That's
anything.
what I'm saying. This platform, tell me something really nice. Tell me about the best thing that happened to you today. What happened to you today that was better than anything else?
The best thing that happened to me today?
Yeah.
Okay. At my full-time job,
Okay.
I've hired a couple new guys, and one of the new guys said, I love this team.
Oh,
The team that you've assembled. You don't like the word team?
No, I don't like that your Martinsville internet was cutting you out again. Continue.
I moved. I'm passionate. I'm a mover. I got to be paused. Hold
You're
on.
a mover and a talker. I
Hold
got
on.
you, Doc.
I'll be still.
The best thing that happened to you
that I
today.
hired loved the team that we work with, and I was like, hey, something good. There was a whole bunch of bad going on, and I was just like, but he was just in the middle of it, and they were going to get it done. I loved it. That was the best thing that happened to me. The worst thing that happened to me is when I called you and said,
I think someone's trying
I'm
to
gonna
call you. It just keeps cutting out. It's like a phone call coming
Really?
in. It's probably your boss yelling at you for being on right now. Did you okay this appearance
Could
with
be.
your boss?
No. Why would I do that? This is my time.
There's a wrestler that used to say that, wasn't it? It's my time. Not sure who it was. Okay, anything else you want to throw out there, Doug, before we let you go and rest and get better so you can be back tomorrow and living your best life?
Nothing, buddy. I can't wait to be on a different podcast as well.
Oh, are you talking
Or
about more
whatever
upcoming
media
shows,
cast.
like the Return of Dude podcast? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we got lots of.
We
got
Network. Ryan and I have been sitting here making the schedule for recording all these shows we have coming up. I got my good friend Bree coming by at 6:00 today. We're going to look at locking her down, bring back some underappreciated sports, perhaps. We have so many ideas and so many shows that we're hashing out, and you're already on 3 of them. So how much time do you have, my friend?
Not a lot, but fortunately, we have friends that want to be a part of it. So we got one guy
I can
in
relate.
Advanced City.
Want to be a
He's a
part of it?
teacher.
Yes.
Right? He's a teacher. We won't go down that path, but he's interested in giving us financial advice. So we'll hear what Kato
Is he the one
has
that keeps
say
trying to call you and
about
cutting your
gold
mic
and
out?
silver. He might be.
Yeah.
Am I
Okay. Well, we're going
cutting
to let
out
you go
again?
because you got to answer that call.
Hold on.
It's bugging me. What's up? You checking it? Oh, did you just give him all the credit? It's not your fault, Ryan. It's in the studio, the inner monitor. We have gremlins. Is that what they say? Gremlins in the wires. And now is he frozen? All right, Ryan. That's good enough. Give it up for Ryan Macy. We'll talk to you tomorrow. You go get better. Hattie, get your ass back up. Come on up. Come on, Hattie. Get in here. We're going to close her out here. You're just going to hang out, okay? Because I know you're a Blue Jays guy, and I know you're a Blue Jays guy. I know we're about to hit this. I want to do a little more Blue Jays talk because I feel like the entire country is so upset with this start for our lovely, beautiful, amazing Toronto Blue Jays. God, I love how you dress for every occasion. You're so good at it.
Terribly disappointing this year.
God, I knew that was coming. Tell me why.
They're a small ball pitching and defense team that can't play defense and thinks they're home run mashers. How about that?
So you're saying this is a case of, mistaken identity.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what if they started playing the way they should be playing? What would that look like?
Trading. That's what it would look like.
Okay, now if we go good cop, bad
Ernie
cop
Clement,
here.
as you're saying, is a beauty, though.
Yeah, well, I think that the big thing here is the injuries too, right? Like they got Romano coming back, they got Swanson coming back.
No.
They got
That's not their issues.
So the issue is that they have hitters that can't hit.
They're free swinging. They think they are like when they're having a good day.
Yep.
They think they are on top of the world. They think they'll hit every pitch coming at them.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
And then they play a couple games afterwards where they still have that mindset, and the pitchers just pitch around them.
Yeah. Okay, now when I tell you Kevin Gausman was cold weather throwing 90 when he's supposed to be throwing 95, 96.
Yeah, he's not all ready yet, but I commend him for starting the year.
Well, I love seeing that. Hey, I love that. He knows his team.
The one thing I like that they've done this year that they haven't done in the last few years, which drives me nuts, and it's probably from the upstairs, from the renovators.
Yeah.
From the interior decorators upstairs.
Mr. Rogers?
No. He's just the bank account.
Oh, okay.
No, the interior decorators. Are
you talking about like Atkins and the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
were we both
leave
just stalling trying to remember their names?
No. They're leaving their starters out to dry if they're having a bad day, and I love it because that's how they burnt out their bullpens at the beginning of the last how many seasons? By trying to pull their starters whenever they were a little off to salvage the game.
And if you remember anything about last year's season, there might have been
the bullpens by like the first 2 months.
There might have been a little issue with pulling guys early after last year's finish to the season.
I think the last 3 years, I've noticed we're pulling guys way too early when you could have just left them in there. Whatever, give up an extra run.
That's it.
You're gonna have to hit 3 more anyways to come back. So what's a fourth?
Ugh. Okay, homestand. Home opener.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Again, it's right after this, 5 o'clock, first pitch, going down. You got your Jays.
I have a little bit of hope. Like I told my friends, my heart is open.
Yeah.
But we've been
Was it
watching.
Barrios on the mound today? I think it's Barrios.
Oh, it could be. I
You
didn't
got
know.
Jose, the only one with
He's
the
pitching
off-start.
great this year,
He
which
won
is
an 0
great.
with like a 2.25 ERA. That dude's
he's
chucking.
wonderful.
That's my dude. I love Jose
He must
Barrios.
have been hurt or something that first year. Like there was something weird that first year that
He
didn't
went
make
from
sense.
here to here for sure.
And then he's back to normal.
And that's the thing. Last year, what did they have? The most starts ever by their starters?
Yeah, it was
Like
solid.
total? It was incredible. So
then
that's not going to happen.
Manoah, Ricky Romero too. The return of Ricky Romero.
See, the Manoah thing to me,
Even shorter lived.
it feels like such just a piss off from the start. Like the second he started pouting and saying that he was actually indeed better than what management thought and didn't deserve to be sent down, so he was going home. The second he did that, I'm like, how can you trust this guy now?
Oh, he's a broken man.
Yeah, right. And then he goes out there and what did he put up? Like 6 earned and like
that's
4
what shit
walks.
attitude
and
will
a
get
beam.
you.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Especially when you're riding it. Like that's your whole shtick.
Again.
And that's how you got there.
What was he? Third?
Flying too close to the sun.
He finished third in Cy Young voting that year. The big year
Or
for
like
Manoah.
second?
Second or third? Yeah, like unbelievable.
And like a close second?
Yeah, like he was. I had money on. That's why he lost. I had $20 on him when he was like nothing.
Yeah, they're saying he can't like control his like slider
Feelings?
anymore. Yeah, well, yeah, that probably
too.
mainly. But that was
For
fun
sure.
for a while at least.
It's just nice to have
Oh,
guys.
wait, Gary, is this a sports show?
This can be whatever you want. This is just your show. Basically, we're talking about whatever the heck's going on today. And we're promoting the network.
Okay,
We're promoting all the shows.
Today's a sports show because Blue Jays opening day.
Season opener.
Okay.
Absolutely. Oh,
What's
sorry,
tomorrow's
home
show?
opener. I keep saying
Yeah,
seasonal.
home
Home
opener.
opener. Nice, and we nailed that one.
The Canadian dollar opener.
There it is. I wonder how much hot dogs are tonight. Think they'll go Looney Dog night? I know it's Tuesdays normally. Are they bringing it back? Everyone loves hearing Buck talk about the
yeah.
wiener totter.
Yeah.
They
He
were
gets
riding the
real
wiener
excited about
again
that.
on the teeter
This
tot.
man ate 6,000 hot dogs yesterday.
That's the man. I love how they do have a counter. I feel like I could do a lot of damage on a hot dog counter.
How many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth at once?
Well, I'm not Slimer, but I could probably
not
get like
a
4 or
swear word.
5.
4
Yeah,
or 5, yeah.
I think Uncle Kev's text me. Shout out to Uncle Kev, greatest uncle in the universe. Oh, Uncle Kev says Blue Jays same old. Stop hating, Uncle Kev. Jeez, trying to get him to do a show on here.
We were watching a little bit of the Reds games to start the year.
Like
Not gonna
Cincinnati?
lie. Yeah.
What are you watching Cincinnati for?
Yeah,
De
it's
La
kinda
Cruz?
fun. Yeah.
Ellie De La Cruz?
Yeah.
And who's that hot pitcher? Like Hunter Green? That throws like 109 miles
We watched
per hour.
that Andy Abbott kid, and he pitched a real good game, I thought.
Andy Abbott. I don't know. Why Cincinnati?
Two-hand Abbott.
I don't understand. Is he the son of Jim Abbott?
No.
Oh,
Remember when we had a sports show?
that was great.
That was during a
Talking
period of my
sports.
life where I did not watch sports.
This is what I mean.
And
What-
you were like,
What people are going
you
to
were
notice?
like, so this player this week did this, and I was like, I got a Mario Lemieux rookie card, if that's
So
what we're talking about.
When you're in this business, in this city, and you're like a talker in front of a microphone, you end up doing side gigs. And the side gigs were always so much more fun for me because I got to do them with all of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So when I find out I got a sports show I'm doing at a basement bar, I got to get my guys. So I get my guy, a guy who was already doing a talk show over at the university.
Yeah.
Over at Louis. So it's like you already had the experience. We brought in, we did it together, and it was awesome. And again, how much did you learn about sports when we were doing that? Right?
Do you
Like, it's
remember
wild.
the poster for it?
There was one that had some.
It was my head on Larry Bird.
I thought you were talking about the one that had the boosted crotch area, the little Photoshop done
Oh,
for one of the posters. It was just like over the top, very funny stuff. But you're obviously not talking about that one. But
I
I,
mean, it
I
could've
remember
been
the
the same
ones.
thing.
That was the basketball one.
could have been the same thing.
But
Photoshopped
shots-
your crotch on Larry. What?
photoshopping.
What's the poster for this show?
It was it looked like there was a socks tucked down there basically in the crotch area. Maggie Cam, real
Maggie
quick.
Cam.
Brought to you by our fantastic friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Mike and Rochelle. Amazing human beings. I love them so much. And I told them, I know they're watching today because I told them we're going to get the Maggie Cam going. Oh, there, oh,
Yeah,
oh, Maggie!
there's some action.
Where's
There's
she
some
going?
action.
She's out. God, that's a cute face, eh? That is good stuff. Look at us go. So we had that.
What
we had
pitch
the
did I
talk
call
show,
Gary?
like this, and this is what I'm getting at. This whole experience, this whole place, this whole magical content creation studio, it's going to be full of all my friends just like you, guys that I can call on when it's like, dude, you know, people can't make it here. We got stuff going on there. Everyone's got to pick up stuff. Come fill some time. Absolutely. I got guys like Ryan who's here. Who's like, anything
You need
we
a barbecue
It's
going in here.
We have it outside, right on
Well,
the other
why
side
is
of
it
that wall.
outside?
We
It's-
can't
it's-
barbecue inside. We'll
It's
die.
shitty outside. Look how nice it is in here. It's
Don't
like a
you-
perfect day in here.
Hold on a second. Isn't there like
Like
a...
it.
What's the
why
big rule
don't I have a
about
hot dog right
barbecuing?
now? It's Tuesday, Gary.
guess- you know
Tuesdays
what?
should be.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
That's
Oh
why I
my
was
god.
complaining. We're losing Hattie. We can open the
Country are
garage
we in?
door. We can open the garage door a little bit.
I
Then
don't
we
think
can
you need
barbecue
to. I
that,
think
right?
you just enjoy the smell. You need
There's
like a
carbon
hibachi right here.
monoxides. We could do one of those ones. We could just maybe we'll have
Yeah.
a burger talk. Let's
Yeah,
get some
burger
burgers while we
talk. Now you're talking.
Burger time.
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. We can see how many we could fit in our mouths. Just like Slimer. That'd be great. Okay, this is good.
Maggie
We're almost
will
out
love
of time, you
Tuesday.
guys. Can you believe
Oh,
that's
no.
almost done? We had such a slow start.
I
and
wasn't
then we
even
really
going to
got
stay
into
around
it.
for that long. I was just going to come in
Yeah, and leave. I
and
know.
like
That's
drop
what you
some
said.
F-bombs and
Create
poo-poo all over your
controversy.
show.
Yeah, you did all that. That
And,
was
like
good.
I wanted to come here. I wanted to bring some energy. I wanted
Yeah.
to be the heel.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I wanted
Say
to
hello
set
to
a
the
tone.
bad guy.
And I wanted to make sure that people tuned in again sometime.
Well, I don't know if
When
we
I-
nailed that one. I don't know. That's like the one
drop
I think
more
we might.
F-bombs.
Maybe.
Did
I
you
don't
play
know.
the song at the beginning, or did the song not
No,
make it
the
today?
song didn't make it. So what I did, and again, this
And I
is
showed
on
up for
me.
the song.
Shout out to everybody. What
You
I
need a
did.
studio monitor.
Yeah, I know. We're working on it.
'Kay.
Again, it's,
Okay.
this is a
Okay.
very unique
I have
studio.
patience. I
There's
have
lots
patience.
of different things we have to. You
What
know,
camera am I supposed to be
figure out.
looking in here? You have
All of them. The middle one's the only one that does two shots. So the outsides are solos. So solo, middle.
So we're looking.
Look at the middle, usually. That's where you're going. See? There you go. So I sent the wrong video. I sent the video without the intro.
Gary.
And we were scrambling, and I had it done, and it was all set and good, and I was so pumped. And then I sent the
Do you know how
wrong
to
one.
use that thing?
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
Not even a little bit. Again, I still
You're
wonder.
entering a world that you don't want to be a part of, Gary. You know that, right?
I still wonder why people think I know
You were a
anything
pure
about any of
spirit.
this.
You lived outside of the world of the ones and
So
zeros.
good. Oh, it's so nice. I
You
long for those days.
flowed like the river into the sea.
Yes.
And here you are trying to get on the information highway,
Not me.
trying to get in the algorithm. The AI is going to be making weird pornos of you soon, I'm sure. Now that your face, you won't be able to go in airports. You'll have some sort of Chinese like social number going on.
I'm still trying to get my
Everyone knows your
passport.
SIN number already. I'm just saying.
No,
The
it's
eclipse.
Yeah, that's it.
Then they're going to try to tell you it's not even real while you're looking right at it, being like, nah, This ain't. I'm not seeing it.
That was good.
Outrageous.
That was really good.
That's what you're getting into, Gary.
I like that.
You're getting into a scary place, the internet.
Not for me. But I will say this.
The internet needs
it's,
you.
It's for my...
And it needs...
This is
it
for
needs
all
your
of
piece
my
of
friends.
Heaven.
This right here.
This is your retreat.
Real quick. This is my safe space. This is where I go
Yeah.
when everything else sucks out there. I come in
Yeah.
here and then everything is good.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'll scream it from the top of every hill I can. Like, I don't need money. Money is not for me. I have
your
a
sanctuary.
tiny little ski chalet with my dog and a studio where I can do a show every day.
Yeah.
With no responsibilities.
You
I'm
should
set.
in the winter set up like a ski
tried.
drop
Off
off
the
the
top.
roof
I know, I tried.
into the
I
studio
fell.
and
Well,
film
not
that.
into the studio. It
Well, that's what you should be your intro.
It was like
every
a
day.
snowboard ramp on either side.
No, just into the studio.
Okay.
You could open the garage door and
work
hit
on
over the neighbors.
We'll get creative with it. I like that.
What do your neighbors think of the show yet?
Oh, they love it.
Oh,
Well, they
good.
know they don't love the show. I doubt they watch.
when you don't got somebody to come on tomorrow, you're just gonna like knock.
Well,
on the door
Adam the
next door?
mailman's supposed to be hitting me up. We're
Oh,
gonna get him in
wow,
here this
yeah.
week, and we're gonna
See
talk
what's
about
up
how
with
we can
Canada
be
Post.
how can we be kinder to our.
How do we get
carriers?
Amazon in 6 hours instead?
Well, I can tell you
of
one
2
thing:
days?
5 stars. Always hit your 5 stars. No one knows. 5
Cheat
stars
code.
are the best thing you can do for anyone that delivers anything to you. I learned that.
Okay,
Hit that 5
It
stars.
is. You know, I've left a couple. What else do you got on your list here? What are we missing?
what
We're
I
running
was
tight
saying,
here. I'm trying to keep you on track.
Tomorrow we are going to have the full
Yeah,
intro.
let's sell
done.
tomorrow. What's
I
tomorrow?
blew it. So tomorrow we will have the new intro with
That
the
song's
new
pretty good, hey?
video. It's so good.
That song's really good.
It's so good. It's way better than me
Contrast.
talking like time to go to work.
Oh, yeah. No,
walking
none
out
of
like
that.
I'm a
None of
wrestler.
that.
Saying I'm pretty sure I said on that video, thank goodness we have the music to cover this up. So I mean that's almost better than smashing it, right? So now we can take our time because we were trying to rush it to get out. It's
No
we gotta get it
way.
done. Not us. So again,
Not you guys.
Here we are. So we're gonna have that tomorrow as well. We will talk more Blue Jays.
Well,
'cause
I'm
that's what we
excited.
do.
I'm going to tune in. I'll
Absolutely.
probably watch every day. I'll set an alarm on my phone.
And we have and I was telling my dad this. He's like, "So who's coming on the show today, son?" I'm like,
Yeah.
well, Dad, like I don't want to bust out all like the big gets to start.
who else
the
is
week,
going to
right?
watch if you tell them who's coming on the show? You know?
Well, we don't need people to watch right now. That's what I'm saying. We're building something special.
we don't.
Eventually, this is going to be the hub for everything else. This is where
Gary's
we tell
Yard.
you about Dude
I
Podcast.
had
This
a
is
good
where we
thought.
tell
Me
you
and
about
Trask,
Commander.
me and Trask had a good idea. We were perplexed. Why? Like we thought you might have rebranded, and I came up with. I thought it should be the Jerry Pickle Show. See,
Jerry Pickle.
quick laugh, easy laugh.
Why Jerry Pickle?
Jerry Pickle. Jerry Pickle, everybody.
I don't wanna
Everybody, give it up. We got Jerry Pickle here to my right. Let's make some
don't-
noise.
I don't want to be Jerry Pickle.
It's not about you. It's
Okay,
your
that's fair.
show.
All right, that's
Okay?
that's the magic of your show. Again, you got a
I'm
show.
gonna get you a name plaque.
Do you have a show that needs a stage? Email us at the email dufferin.av.media.net@gmail.com. And the best part is our old email for Kyle and Gary's Super Awesome Podcast was hottotrot101@hotmail.com.
A lot easier.
It was awesome. We got
Yeah.
like 20 emails a show. It was
Oh.
wild. It was great. All right, boys, are we going to try that intro music? Are we going to go for this one? So, you know Frankie's Fingers? Von Trask's grandpa playing on.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
this is his.
Oh, I loved it. I heard it the other show.
94
it was
years old.
amazing.
I'm going to touch the mic again right now
I
because
knew
I'm
it
resetting.
too. Well, it's the end of the show. You're allowed. You did good. You lasted this long.
So Frankie's Fingers are going to play us out as we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. And when we are back tomorrow at 4 p.m., we will have more for you to enjoy. Have a great rest of your Monday. Enjoy the Blue Jays game going on right away. And most of all, enjoy your Monday because Mondays can suck
Have a
a
cookie,
lot.
Gary. You did good.
And we're going to have some cookies.
That's why I came on today because you did real good.
I'm paying you in cookies. Congratulations.